India. Distribution: mountain hills 29.3%, plateau 27.7%, plain 43%, Himalaya. Young cold mountain formed by Indian Eurasian plate collision, George Rapid, V-shaped valley, waterfall, dune, long valley between Himachal and Shibalik, filled with gravel and alluvial, length 2500 km in arc, width 400 km in west and 150 km in east. Three parallel ranges separated by valleys and plateaux. Southern slope steep towards India, northern slope gentle towards Tibet, extended from Indus Gorge in Jammu and Kashmir to Brahmaputra Gorge in Arunachal. Eastern Himalaya rise sharply from Assam plain, while western part rise gradually north to south division. Himadri, later Himalaya northernmost and Himalaya highest Himalayan range, extended from Nanga Parbat 8126 मीटर टू नमछा पर्वत 7756 मीटर. सिंटेक्सियल बैंड एवरेज हाइट 6000 मीटर, विड्थ 120 से 160 किलोमीटर. मोस्ट कंटिन्यूअस माउंटेन इन रेंज, परमानेंटली स्नो कवर्ड, क्रिस्टलाइन मेटामॉर्फिक विथ ग्रेनाइट कोर. हाईएस्ट पीक एवरेस्ट 8848 मीटर. कंचनजंगा हाईएस्ट इन इंडिया. ग्लेशियर गंगोत्री and यमुनोत्री. Cold desert lies between Greater Himalaya and Karakoram. Himachal or Lesser Himalaya or Middle Himalaya. South of Himadri, breadth 60 से 80 किलोमीटर. Height 1000 से 4500 मीटर. Highly dissected and uneven terrain. South facing steep slope devoid of vegetation. Northern slope dense vegetation. Rock mainly metamorphic. Range Pir Panjal, Dhauladhar, Mahabharat. Called Pir Panjal in J&K, Nagtibba in UK and Dhauladhar in Himachal Pradesh. Kashmir Valley lies between Pir Panjal और Himadri Valley, Kullu and Kangra. Hill town Shimla, Nainital, Mussoorie, Almora, Darjeeling, Shivalik. Outer Himalaya, southernmost and youngest Himalayan range. List consolidated, formed from sediment of Tethys Sea. हाइट 900 से 1100 मीटर, एवरेज 600 मीटर, विड्थ 10 से 50 किलोमीटर. वैली बिटवीन हिमाचल एंड शिवालिक कॉल्ड दून सच एज देहरादून, कोटली दून, पटली दून. हिमालय फ्रंटल फॉल्ट मार्क्स बाउंड्री बिटवीन शिवालिक एंड इंडो गैंगेटिक प्लेन. ट्रांस हिमालय नॉर्थ ऑफ ग्रेट हिमालय, जस्कर रेंज, लद्दाख रेंज, काराकोरम रेंज एंड कैलाश रेंज. इंडस रिवर फ्लो बिटवीन जस्कर एंड लद्दाख रेंज. K2 second highest peak in world located in Karakoram. Ladakh Plateau, high altitude cold desert. Purvanchal eastern hills of northeast India beyond Brahmaputra Gorge. Average height 500 से 3000 मीटर. अरुणाचल, नागालैंड, मणिपुर, मिजोरम, त्रिपुरा एंड मेघालय. रेंज मिसमी, पटकाई बूम, नागा हिल्स, मणिपुर हिल्स, मिजो हिल्स, लुसाई हिल्स. मेघालय प्लेटू includes गारो खासी, जयंतिया हिल. पार्ट ऑफ पेनिनसुला, वेस्ट टू ईस्ट डिवीजन ऑफ हिमालय. कश्मीर हिमालय, काराकोरम, लद्दाख, जस्कर, पीर पंजाल range. Kashmir Valley lies between Great Himalaya and Pir Panjal on Jhelum, youthful form of meanders. Glacier Siachen and Valdero. Kareba deposit, saffron cultivation and local saffron. Passes Zojila on Great Himalaya, Banihal on Pir Panjal, Fotula on Jaskar, Khardungla on Ladakh range. Lake Dal and Woolod, freshwater lake. Pangong Taso and Tasomiri salt water, drained by Indus and tributary. Pilgrimage Vaishno Devi or Amarnath. Charar-e-Sharif, Himachal and Uttarakhand Himalaya, between Ravi in west and Kali tributary of Ghagra in east, drained by Indus tributary and Ganga tributary. Hill station Dharamsala, Mussoorie, Shimla. Cantonment town Lansdowne and Ranikhet, Almora. Dune Chandigarh, Kalka Dune, Nalagarh Dune, Dehradun. Largest Harike Dune, Kota Dune. Bhutia tribe migrating to Bugals in summer. Pilgrimage Gangotri, Yamunotri, Kedarnath. Badrinath, Hemkund Sahib, Darjeeling and Sikkim Himalaya, between Nepal Himalaya and Bhutan Himalaya. Fast flowing rivers such as Tista. High peak including Kanchenjunga. North region inhabited by Lepcha tribes. Tea plantation introduced by British. Moderate slope, organic content, fertile soil, heavy rainfall, mild winter. Duar Formation used for tea garden, scenic beauty and orchid. Arunachal Himalaya extended from eastern Bhutan Himalaya to Difu Pass, direction southwest to northeast. Peak Kongtu and Namcha Burma. Brahmaputra flows through deep gorge after Namcha Burma. River Kameng, Subhansiri, Siang, Dibang, and Lohit. Tribes Monpa, Abor, Mismi, Niasi, and Naga. Zone shifting and slash and burn cultivation. Eastern Hill and Mountain. Patkai Naga Hill, Manipur Hill, Mizo Hill, Lusai Hill. Low hills inhabited by tribe practicing Jhum cultivation. Barak River, Manipur and Mizoram. Loktak Lake, Manipur. Mizoram known as Molasses Basin. Soft and consolidated deposited. Most river of Nagaland flow into Brahmaputra. Two rivers of Mizoram and Manipur join Barak and later Meghna. River in eastern Manipur flow into Chindubin. River of Myanmar which join Irrawaddy River. The northern plains sediment deposited by Himalayan and peninsular river for millions of years. Average height 200, maximum depth 2000 से 3000 मीटर. Average width 150 से 300 किलोमीटर. Length 3200 किलोमीटर. West to east cover more than 7 lakh square kilometer. Lies between Himalaya in north and peninsular plateau in south. Includes Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam. Extends from semi-arid Rajasthan in west to Brahmaputra Valley in east. Very fertile flat and land made by deposit of Himalaya peninsular river, densely populated. River flows slowly due to gentle slope towards sea. Slope from Varanasi to mouth of Ganga only 10 cm per kilometer. Elevated land near Ambala divides Satluj basin in west and Ganga basin in east. River east of Ambala flow to west of Bengal. West of it flow to Arabian Sea. Bangar higher part of plain freely flooded. Khaddar lower floodplain flooded almost every year. From north to south divided into Bhabar narrow belt 8 से 10 किलोमीटर wide along Shivalik foothills in Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. River deposit heavy material like rock and boulders. Streams disappear into porous ground and reappear further south. Water accumulates in plain south of Bhabar forming wider belt, Tarai belt. Marshy region of south of Bhabar. Stream and river reappear without clear channel. With 10 to 20 km, many areas reclaimed for agriculture. Dense forest and rich wildlife. Alluvial plain located south of Tarai, elevation 50 से 150 मीटर above mean sea level. Haryana and Delhi act as water divide between Indus and Ganga system. Area frequently affected by flood and shifting river course. Landform include sandbar and meanders. Oxbow Lake, braided channel and delta. Brahmaputra plain known for river island and sandbar. Brahmaputra flows from northeast to southeast, then turn south at Dhubri before entering Bangladesh. Large river from the world's largest delta. Old alluvial called Bangar contain calcareous deposit called Kankar. New alluvial called Khaddar. Wheat, rice, sugarcane and jute. Major division of northern plain. Western plain lies west of Aravalli range. Includes Rajasthan desert and Bangar region. River Luni flows through this region and drains into run of Kutch. Rajasthan desert partly rocky and partly sandy. Ancient rivers Saraswati and Drisha believed to have flowed here. Sambar saltwater lake located here. Northern central plain, very fertile region. Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. River Satluj, Byas, Ravi, Ganga, Yamuna. Ram, Ganga, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandrak deposit. Alluvium. Cradle of Indian civilization and culture. Eastern plain covers middle and lower Ganga valley in Bihar and West Bengal. Wider in West Bengal, Ganga flows through middle of this plain in Bihar. Ghagra, Kosi, Gandak join Ganga from north, Son joins from south. Delta region located in southern part. Brahmaputra Lake Plain. Northeastern extension of Great Indian Plain into Assam, formed by alluvial brought by Brahmaputra and its tributaries. Flood changes river course forming fertile island called Majuli, world largest river island. Delta jointly formed by Ganga and Brahmaputra river, the Great Peninsula, composed mainly of very ancient gneisses and granite rock. Since Cambrian period, it has remained a rigid, stable block. Some western coastal part submerged under sea and other part modified by tectonic activities. Part of Indo-Australia plate affected by vertical movement and block faulting. Examples include Rift Valley of Narmada, Tapi, Mahanadi and Satpura block fountain. Region contains many residual mountains such as Arabali Hills, Nallamala Hills, Jabadi Hills, Belikonda Hills, Palkonda Range and Mahendragiri Hills. Peninsular Plateau rise from 150 मीटर above river plain to 600 से 900 मीटर elevation. Irregular triangular shaped landmass, oldest and most stable landmass of India. Part of Gondwana land, area 5 lakh square kilometer. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Bihar, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Plateau Hazaribagh, Palamu, Ranchi, Malwa, Coimbatore and Karnataka. Outer limit marked by Delhi Ridge in northwest, Rajmahal Hills in east, Gir Range in west and Cardamom Hills in south. North and northeastern boundary marked by Bundelkhand Plateau, Kaimur Hills and Rajmahal Hills. Extension in northeast as Shillong Plateau and Karbi Anglong Plateau. Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat form western and eastern boundary. Narmada River divides it into Central Highland and Deccan Plateau. General slope from west to east control river flow. Highest peak Anamudi 2695 मीटर. Landform Tor Block Mountain, Rift Valley, Spur, Rocky Structure, Mocky Hills and Quartise Dike. Black soil common in western and northwestern Plateau. Plateau experienced phases of upliftment and subsidence with crystal faulting, resulted in relief diversity. Northwestern part has ravines of Chambal, Bhind and Morena. Very hard rock and large scale denudation. River almost reached base level, forming broad shallow valleys. Division on relief feature. Central Highland located between Narmada River in south and northern plain in north. Western part around Jaisalmer covered by longitudinal dunes and crescent shaped dune called Brarchans. Western part has metamorphic rock like marble, slate and gneiss. General elevation 700 से 1000 मीटर. Plateau slope towards north and northeast. Aravalli range from western and northwestern boundary. Aravalli extended from Gujarat through Rajasthan to Delhi 700 km. Average height 1500 meter in southwest but near Delhi about 400 meter. Highest peak Guru Shikhar 1722 meter near Mount Abu. East of Aravalli highly dissected and uneven. Eastern extension include Bundelkhand followed by Baghelkhand and Chota Nagpur Plateau. River Chambal, Betwa, can drain Malwa Plateau before joining Yamuna. Mahadev, Kaimur, Maikal Hills lie further east. Rajmahal Hills from eastern extension and Chota Nagpur Plateau lies south of it. Damodar River flows through Chota Nagpur Plateau, known for huge coal deposit. Vindhyachal range from southern edge of Malwa Plateau. Narmada Valley lies between Vindhya and Satpura range and flows west into Arabian Sea. Vindhya slope towards Narmada are steep, forming escarpment. confirms Narmada flow through Rift Valley. Vindhya acts as a barrier between North and South India. Satpura Range formed by a series of escarped plateaus with elevation 6,900 meters. Many tributaries of Yamuna originate from Vindhya and Kamur Range. Banas River tributary of Chambal originating from Aravalli. Deccan Plateau, largest region of Great India Plateau. Triangular in shape, bounded by Western Ghat in west, Eastern Ghat in east, Satpura Mahadev Hills and Vindhya in north, separated from Chhotta Nagpur Plateau by the fault black soil region called Deccan Trap formed by volcanic eruption. Black soil suitable for cotton and sugar cane. Cultivation. Western Ghat known as Sahyadri in Maharashtra, Nilgiri Hills in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Annamalai and Cardamom Hills in Kerala form sharp western edge of peninsular plateau. Escarpment run parallel to Arabian Sea, higher and more continuous than Eastern Ghat. Average elevation 1500 meter increasing southward. Important passes Palghat, Thalghat and Bhorghat. Anaimuri 2695 meter, highest peak of South India, located in Annamalai Hills. Doda Beta 2637 meter, second highest in Nilgiri Hills. Most river originated here. River Godavari, Bhima, Krishna flow east, while Tapti flow west. River form rapid and waterfall before entering Arabian Sea. Jog falls on Saravati and Shivnam Mudra falls on Kaveri. Eastern Ghat run from southwest to northeast along eastern edge of peninsular plateau. Parallel to east coast from Mahanadi Valley to Nilgiri Hills. Nilgiri Hills join western and eastern Ghat. Average elevation 600 meter. Highest peak Mahendragiri 1501. Highly eroded and dissected by Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar and Kaveri. Mahendragiri Hills, Niyamgiri Hills in Odisha, Nallamala Hills in Andhra Pradesh, Kollimalai and Pachaimalai in Tamil Nadu. Northeastern Plateau formed due to depression or fault between Rajmahal Hills and Meghalaya Plateau, formed by northeast movement of Indian plate and sediment deposition. Meghalaya and Karbi Anglong Plateau now separated from main peninsular block. Meghalaya Plateau divided into Garo Khasi Jaintia Hills. Karbi Anglong Hills extension of Meghalaya Plateau in Assam. Plateau rich in coal, iron ore, salimonite, limestone and uranium. Plateau highly eroded due to heavy rainfall. Cherrapunji show bare rocky surface with little vegetation. The Great Indian Desert lies northwest of Aravalli Hills, spread over Gujarat and Rajasthan, ninth largest desert in world. During Mesozoic era, region was under sea. Marine deposit and fossil found near Jaisalmer. Longitudinal dunes and crescent dunes called margins, also known as Marusthali due to arid climate and rainfall below 150 mm. Northern part slope towards Sindh and southern towards Run of Kutch. Underlying rock structure extension of peninsular plateau. Active wind erosion and physical weathering common. Landform mushroom rock, shifting dunes, playa lake and oasis mainly in south. Most river ephemeral, appearing during rainfall and disappearing into sand. Luni tributary like Lilar, Guya, Bandi, Sukri, Jawai, Khari and Sagi. Indian coastal plain. Western coastal plain, submerged coastal plain extended from Gujarat coast to Kerala coast. Except Gujarat plain, it is narrower than eastern coastal plain. Gujarat plain composed of black soil, narrow in middle but broader towards north and south. Good natural condition for port due to submergence. Major port Kandla, Majgaon, Jain port, Nava Seva, Marmagaon port, Mangalore and Cochin. Divided into Kutch and Kathiawar coast in Gujarat. Konkan coast in Maharashtra, Goa coast and Malabar coast in Karnataka, Kerala. River form estuary North Delta due to steep gradient. Bembanar Lagoon located along Malabar coast, Kayal or backwater used for fishing and inland navigation and famous for Nehru Trophy. Balam Kali boat race, eastern coastal plain, wider coastal plain except Gujarat plain. Average width 120 km. Example of emergent coast with fewer port. The development of port difficult due to long continental shelf. Northern part called Northern Sarkar between Mahanadi and Krishna river. Southern part called Coromandel coast from Kanyakumari to Krishna delta. River flowing east form large delta in Bay of Bengal. Lagoon formed behind sandbar like Chilika Lake in Odisha, Polikat Lake near Chennai, and Kolleru Lake between Godavari and Krishna delta. Island Andaman Nicobar extended north to south in Bay of Bengal, located roughly between 6° north 14° north latitude, 92°94 east longitude. Rechi Archipelago and Levi Rings Island are elevated parts of submarine mountain. Some smaller island volcanic in origin. Island not of coral origin. Two group Andaman in north and Nicobar in south. 10° channel separated Andaman and Nicobar. Barren Island only active volcano in India. Important island Port Blair, Havelock and Neil Island. Important peak Saddle Peak North Andaman, Mount Diawalo Middle Andaman, Mount Kyogo South Andaman, Mount Thuller Great Nicobar. Coal deposit found along coastal area. Equatorial climate with convectional rainfall. Island geography closer to Myanmar and Thailand than mainland India. Subhash Chandra Bose named Andaman as Shahid Deep and Nicobar as Swaraj Deep. Rose Island named Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Deep in 2018. Neil Island named Shahid Deep and Havelock named Swaraj Deep. Recently, Ekis Island named after Parambir Chakrabarti. Lakshadweep Island includes Lakshadweep and Minicoy Island, largest island. Out of 36 islands, only 11 inhabited. Between 8 to 12 north latitude, 71-74 east. Entirely of coral deposit. Inland divided by 9° channel. North lies Amni Island group. South lies Kannur Island. Tropical climate. Union territory formed in 1956 and named Lakshadweep in 1973.